Hello, gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about a couple run plays that you can lean on if you do happen to have them in your playbook. So I'm in the 49ers playbook right now. We're going to go over single back, wing flex close. You can find this formation in the 49ers, Bengals, Cardinals, Dolphins, and Jets. And you will happen to have both halfback dive and halfback stretch. So if you're new to my content, I don't go over run plays too often. So when I go over these, they're usually pretty good. And I also just don't like running the ball often, so that's why I don't look for run plays too much. But I think it's important to have some run plays for you guys. And this is a formation that was good a couple years ago, and I think it's good again. So for the stretch here, what we're going to do is you have multiple ways you can run this. You can run it stock. You can just snap it right now. You could motion this guy over and then run it like this. Or you can run it with the motion guy and flip the run to the left. But you have to flip it first and then motion him over. So there's 3 different ways you could run this. So I'll flip my run to the left. And to me, this variation is the best. Because anytime you get this trips condensed look, the blocking just becomes better in my opinion. It's been good like every single Madden. And you just really make sure you have the edge contained, and it just becomes a race between you and the user most of the time. So let's go ahead and look. Right there, just really kind of lucky shed by him to get off the block from the receiver. And yeah, this guy motioned over just does such a good job at helping contain that edge. As I say that, he kind of gives it up a little bit. I mean, he pushes him out of the way, but so in this case, running stretch to the left isn't probably smart, but I'm going to do it anyways. Yeah, it wasn't smart as soon as that guy came down to the outside. So you might be wondering, what are you looking for here? So in this case, I want to run the stretch to the right because it looks like we have numbers. Basically go from the center, right guard, right tackle, then 2 tight ends. We have 5 people over there, and they only have 5 people over there. So they're defensive tackle, middle linebacker, defensive end, outside linebacker, and safety. So it's 5-on-5. We easily run to the right here. Right here. And there is your touchdown. It's just about kind of figuring out where the numbers are. And if it's even, always run that way. So in this case, I'm going to flip the run to the left because we now have basically a 5-on-5 over there. And it's very easy. So when they're in man coverage, it's kind of easy to tell where your numbers are. Again, it's the same case over on the left. You're going to have this run again. Again to the left. And it just becomes a race. If you have a really fast running back and their user isn't as fast as your running back, you're going to get very good yards here. So anytime you see a look like this, kind of like almost a dollar look, in this case it's not dollar, but anytime they have kind of this wide 3-man front, you can use halfback dive. You can definitely run it stock. And I actually like it with the motion tight end better. I just think the blocking is better on both dive and stretch, like this version of it. But, try all of the variations. Find which way you think works best. And if your opponent is doing a good job blowing a certain variation up, just change the variation because the blocking changes. And he likely doesn't have an answer for all 3. Do it again. Just a really lucky shed by him getting off that receiver's block. It's right here, run halfback dive. And then, sorry, I got hiccups. Go ahead, run it just like this. Like, some of these sheds are just insane this year, but as you can see, the blocking is like pretty good in regards to targeting people. We had a pretty good gap there. We could have probably gotten like 10 yards if that guy didn't just get off the tight end immediately. But yeah, I don't need to talk about these 2 run plays forever. You guys probably get the gist by now. Definitely add these 2 if you have a custom playbook. I think these are going to be really good for you, really anywhere on the field from 20 to 20 or even down there towards the end zone. So, yep, that's going to be it. Like I said, I was in the 49ers playbook, but you can find this formation in the Bengals, Cardinals, Dolphins, and Jets as well. And if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe for more Madden 23 content. And as always, if you guys need additional help with Madden 23, acemadden.com, and use code ACE for 15% off at checkout. See you guys tomorrow.